Hello guys, and welcome back to Turnabout Bloodlines, Phoenix Wright. So, where we left off, I would go back, if you haven't already, and watch the original, this is the third episode. Now, I did look at the second, part of this. Okay, that music's really loud, sorry. So, I noticed some things that I kind of messed up on. But now, so we have, now, spoilers alert. If you haven't seen episode 1 or 2, I suggest go back and see it if you'd like not have any spoilers. And I just suggest to do it overall. Now, if you know, I broke the game in the last episode, so this is on the screen right now. But, what we have to do is we need to move. We need to go to the hallway. Then, to the upper deck. We need to examine because they're very nice. They're pews, like laser beams, yeah. So far, Franziska von Karma has been arrested for murder. Now, behind one of these pews, I think is supposed to be her whip. If I can find it. But I don't know which ones I clicked on. Also, if you hear some storm out there, then, right now we are having a bit of a storm. So, I can't seem to, find anything. So, let's just go on to the second part. Now it says I probably shouldn't do this, but I'm missing just one item, so I'm gonna move on. Hello guys. I know I've already done that. Power of editing, I just kinda forgot. Because I went through and I tried to fix finding the other stuff in the last time after I played this, so I just moved on to part 2. Sorry, I know a lot of people are going, you shouldn't have done that. But I did. So this is actually a ring owned by Star Atme. It's Star's Bling. This is a crime scene photo where Luke Atme was shot down. Yeah, that's the crime scene. His will. He left everything to his son, all his money and his house at least. And Franziska's whip was found in the court gallery. So let's begin. This is part 2 of the Turnabout Bloodlines. If you have not played part 1, which we have, thank you for enjoying. Enjoy the trial. February 23rd, 2:33 p.m. Ryan Co. office. Great job in court today, Nick. Oh, oops. I missed the court session. Oh well. Thanks, Maya, but I have the feeling the worst is still yet to come in this case. Huh? What do you mean? The only alternative suspect we have right now is the son of the victim. Convincing them that he was the killer isn't going to be easy. And rightfully so, I take a lot of push to get someone to kill their own father. What kind of person could ever do such a thing, Mr. Nick? I really don't feel like talking about murders in front of poor Pearls, but I have little other choice. Not only that, but the judge raised a pretty good point, too. Oh, please redo it! Yeah, for once. No, tell me what it was. Just, how would a 17-year-old jobless kid get his hands on a ballistic-less sniper rifle? That's a good question. It just doesn't add up. My guess is that the main question we should be looking to answer today, so let's get to work. Right. First things first, we need to find out more about these Atme children. I'd like to visit their house, but I have no idea where it is. We could maybe find Gumshoe and ask him. They've probably visited them recently. I'm not sure if he's able to disclose their address. But the portsman on the job, he seems more willing to give us information. It's worth the shot. Then what are we waiting for? Let's get a move on, Nick. So, detention center. That's the only place I had. February 23rd, LA County Prison, detention center. Oh, so you've come in again. I know that's supposed to be German. I can't do a very good German accent, but I tried. Oh, so you've come again. Have you? Hello to you too, Franziska. Why are you here? It's common practice to talk to your client as much as possible. You will refrain from referring me to... You will refrain to me... You'll stop calling me that. What as a client? Felix Wright, rest assured you are my enemy. You are my rival. That will never change. Not in this or in any other situation. You can just feel her appreciation for what I'm doing. Well, get on with it. Tell me what you have to say to me. Talk. Court today. Yet another crazy day in court, huh? Yes, you didn't screw up. That was quite surprising. Thanks. Just remember, Phoenix Wright, if you slip up even once, 40 lashes! Yes, mistress. It's especially important that you win now that you know who the prosecutor is. Now that we know who the prosecutor is. What did she mean by that? Who is the prosecutor? I know who the prosecutor is. Hopefully not Miles Edgeworth. Her father? So, how are you holding up here? How am I holding up? What kind of asinine question is that, Maya Fey? These people should be praising me for my work, not putting me in chains. Half of the people they say they've locked up wouldn't even be here if it weren't for me. She must be very popular with fellow inmates. I mean, just look at me. I'm the symbol of perfection, the indestructible prosecutor, goddess of law, and they locked me up. Goddess of law? She's a superhero? Felix Wright, why do I get the feeling you're making snide remarks about me in your head? I have no idea. Your mind must be playing tricks on you. Prosecutor Portsman. Franziska. Oh, Portsman's prosecutor. Franziska. Just a moment ago, you said the prosecutor Portsman inclusion in this case made getting not guilty at all the more important. What do you mean by that? Come now, Phoenix Wright. The answer is that it should be obvious when even to you. You should go through a single move without insulting me. Oh. Even so, that doesn't change the fact that I'm the greatest prosecutor that ever lived. But if some rookie prosecutor would come along and defeat you, I'd look like a fool for losing to you. You can't beat her. The case. The nerve of these people to cast suspicion on me for something like this. The possible reason that I have for killing look at me honestly. Portsman seems to think it's because you have something to do with that prison break. As I would even murder anyone. Nick? Is it just me, or did you try to avoid talking about the prison break just now? It's probably just you. You will cease from talking about me behind my back! Sorry, I didn't think it was about time we continued our investigation anyway. Well, hurry up! Will you? The faster I get out here, the better! So, very, very appreciative. So, criminal affairs. February 23rd, Los Angeles Police Department, criminal affairs. Not you again. Do you have to say that every time we meet? It's in my job description anyway, what can I do for you, pal? Well, we were hoping to get a little info out of you. Oh, so you expect me just to go against my team and help you out again, do you? Yeah. Alright, then. I'll help you. I can't do the voices anymore. He's got split personality disorder. Kinda rude. So, talk. Court today. I gotta be honest with you. Pal. I was really shooting for you today. Why do I sound like I'm trying to do a fake Irish accent? You were? Yeah. It was nice to see Portsman squirm a little. Yeah, that's a better voice. Boy, you really don't like that guy much, do you? He just gets on my nerves. Always bragging about how his trophies and awards and how he's graduated from Pricetown or whatever it was. He's even threatened my life, pal. Threatened your life? Yeah. He said if I ever turned on him, he'd shoot me right in the chest, pal. What? Come on now. Surely he wouldn't shoot his own acting detective. Yeah, you're probably right. That'd be crazy. Okay. So, you just saw me move away and cut away into a second place. Well, I had a mishap where I filmed that the first half of this video was filmed yesterday. This is a different day. Though you don't know that. I had some issues and I had to do this. Now, I'm afraid I'm going to say this. I may not be putting a video up every day. It may be every 2 days, possibly. But I'm going to do my best. The thing I have that records it is starting to slow it down. I'm not sure if I talked about that in the beginning half of this video. I'm sorry if I did. But I guess we should begin. Now, I believe I'll start going to talk about her. Can I ask you something about Franziska? Kind of wish you'd rather didn't. I don't like thinking about my days with her much. Every now and then I still hear that noise. It haunts my nightmares. Oh, please make it stop! Detective, it's okay. She's not here. You sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Phew. Thanks, pal. That was a relief. What I was wanting to know about, though, was the circumstances surrounding her arrest. Well, let me think. I was there when it happened. We had rushed to the courthouse, hoping to question everyone there. With some, we stopped them inside the courtroom, with others their way out of the courthouse. A select few had to catch on the road while they were on their way home. Franziska was one of those select few, already in her car by the time we got there. Goodness, my computer, stop telling me to do things. Out of everyone that was there, she seemed the most calm and reportedly. She was the first to get up and leave as well. Some find that in itself pretty suspicious. I can see why, I suppose. She wasn't too pleased about being detained, but we still had to search her car for the murder weapon. Of course, that didn't lead to anything, but while we had her detained, the team said that dude that was investigating the crime scene let us know what special murder weapon was. Figuring that you need to be a high-ranking official to have something like that, and realizing that she was the only one there that fit the bill, we had no choice but to take her in. I'm sorry if this voice is really annoying. I don't even remember what I did for him. I see. But listening, while we're talking about this case, do you really think that kid did it? Star, you mean, honestly, it's starting to look that way. Why? It's just really sad if it's true. Such a young man killing his own father. I change his voice every time. And leaving him and his sister as orphans, all just to get rich. It's just kind of tragic. You sure we have the right guy, Nick? Well, I hope so, but if not, I'm worried. In court tomorrow, the truth will come out. Of that, I'm certain. At me, siblings. Can you tell us a little more about Grace and Star? Well, I think you already know the gist of their story. Their dad, Luke, went through a job after job before he hit a big detective 7 years ago. For the last 6 years of their lives, they've been pretty comfortable in the Atme family mansion. Fortunately, their mother died in an accident just before they bought the house. And even since Luke went to jail, they've only had their butler to take care of them. I see. Wait, you said their mother died in an accident? Yes, car accident to be precise. It was all over the news for a while. All over the news, you say? This seems a little odd for a car accident. I mean, they are really all that rare. Well, this one's a little mysterious, pal. Mysterious? Yeah, never did figure out what was wrong with the car. It just broke down all of a sudden. For the record, I was actually assigned to that case, in the event that it turned out to be a murder. Only could that was just an accident, though, I was taken off the case. Interesting. Somehow I feel this is very relevant to our case. How do you figure that? Call it a hunch. Well, I know just where to go to finish out more about this accident. And we can go there just as soon as Gumshoe lets us know where to find it. Atme Family Mansion. Detective, this mansion the Atmes live in. Could you tell me where it is? You want to go investigate, don't you? That's the plan. I'm sorry, pal, but I don't think I could afford to tell you that. If they drop my salary any lower, I may have to resort to a life of crime. You mean you won't help us? Now, wait a minute, I didn't say that, it's just... Oh, alright, here, I'll write down their address. Yay, thank you, Mr. Gabby Feet. You're welcome. But you didn't hear from me, okay? Don't worry, we know how to keep a secret. Now then, to the mansion! Okay. Now, I think this is going to be kind of an idiotic thing to do. Here, let's go to a mansion. February 23rd, Atme Family. Is that a... Really? Who puts a motorcycle hanging from their roof? Good morning, sir, madams. Good morning to you. You must be the butler here. Indeed I am, good sir. What brings you three here? Must resist urge to accuse. Ha! The butler did it! Well, wait a minute. I recognize you. You're the bellboy, that one that worked at the Gatewater Hotel. Ah, yes. And you're the lawyer I signed that affidavit for. You know, I never did catch your name. It's Bellboy. That's your name? Your name is Bellboy? Yes. My family's actually known for names like that. For example, my mother's name is Maid. She is a housekeeper. My father's name is Gardener. He trims hedges for a living. And my brother's name is Locksmith. Let me guess, he makes skis? Actually, he's a NASCAR driver. Huh. Didn't see that coming. In case, what brings you fine folks here? Atme. Can you tell us a little about the Atme family? Well, it's certainly an interesting family. Luke's a glory-seeking father. Star was a rebel without a cause. And there's Grace, such a shy, innocent girl. She's kind of the odd one out, isn't it? Her father and brother being so talkative and outgoing. And while she's so quiet and reserved, well, from what I've heard, she takes after her mother. Her mother, you say? Yes, Miss Carmen Atme. From what they've told me, she was quite a kind woman. Kind? One that died in an accident. Bellboy. Last time I saw you, you were working for the Gatewater Hotel. How'd you end up here? Well, I'm so closely associated with the Gatewater Group. In fact, I'm currently moonlighting as the proto-badger over the Gatewater land. What? Oh. Badger, get... Badger, get? You wouldn't understand. It's a young people thing. Right. So, what is Gatewater land exactly? It's kind of a long story, but suffice to say, it isn't the only place that I work. Isn't being a butler sure of a 24-hour job? It is, but I work at the Gatewater land after I drop the kids off at school. Once the school hours are up, I'm back as their butler. There are particular reasons you feel need to work so hard. I mean, you were the manager of Gatewater Hotel at one time. I can't imagine you need much extra money. To be honest with you, sir, I just like to keep busy. He blushes a lot, so Carmen Atme. What can you tell us about Miss Atme? Ah! Had milk before this, and that was not a good idea. Unfortunately, she died long before I ever arrived here. She had blue hair, apparently. But judging from the stories of her, the children told me, she was kind of a person you just couldn't help but like. No one's ever been bad about her, said woman. I can't do the voice anymore. It makes me happy to see that it was once more tragic. How much do you know about her accident? Well, I wasn't here at the time, but we've kept articles about it as a memento. Now I know I think it may be in Grace's room upstairs. I don't suppose you would let us look around in here. Oh, why are you here? You just wanted to snoop around in an underage girl's room, I see! No! No! What? No, no, no. Definitely not me. Don't you find no? Oh, don't worry, sir. You don't have to explain yourself to me. Upstairs for floor on the left. Hurry, put everything back where you left it once you're done. Everything back just like you're planning to do, Nick. Schnicker. You're liking this, aren't you? I don't understand. Good. Let's just go. Good! I forgot to look at profiles. Jaquise Portman. Prosecutor. Bellboy. 29. We're in now. That me family. Actual name is McKay. Bellboy is his actual name. Okay. Oh, like his actual name's Mickey? Let's go to Grace's room. Oh, how lovely. You seem pretty comfortable, Nick. Try not to get handsy with her stuff now. But will you hush about that already? You're turning bright red all of a sudden, Nick. Why can't I do these words? Seriously, you're enjoying this way too much. I don't understand. What are you getting so worked up about, Mr. Nick? Look, can we just get this over with? So let's examine. Oh, down here. I've already put. Here it is. That's the article they told us about. Did I put it in evidence? No, I didn't. Good. I don't think I want to read that. Okay, so article containing the death concerning the death of starring Grace's Atme's mother. 8:40 yesterday, a freak car accident led to the death of Miss Carmen Atme, age 27. The circumstances surrounding the incident are largely unknown. However, the police say the car's crash was cited back to the engine failure. Carmen Atme was the only person in the car then. She was 27 when she died in the incident. Wow. Good for 27. Atme family are in complete despair. Now then, let's eat. What's this supposed to mean, Nick? It wasn't me. Hello? Oh, it was you. Hey, sorry. Surprised I didn't expect to see people in my room. No. It was an apology. I'm sorry for barging in like that. It's just... No, I understand you have to investigate, so do you want to ask me about anything? No! I'll do that in the next thing. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting down below. Also, please do tell me what game you'd like me to play, a song to sing, or stuff like that. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all later. Goodbye!